guys, welcome to Dumping Debt Fridays. I have to apologize for my lack of makeup and I'm not looking too presentable, but to be honest guys, I am exhausted. I'm doing these 4 a.m. wake ups for my boot camp and it is rough. We're doing it 6 days a week and it is 6:05 p.m. right now and I'm ready for bed. So I'm going to run through this a little quicker than normal probably. But thank you guys so much for the questions. I really appreciate them. And a little sneak peek preview. Stay tuned for some awesome collabs that are coming out. I am involved in 6 collabs this month. So please make sure that you're staying tuned on them. And 5 of the 6 are all food related and saving money in the kitchen and saving money on groceries and things. So please make sure you check them out. And then all the other collaborators with them. So it's just so exciting, so awesome. I'm so excited for them. They're a lot of work, but totally worth it. So I have some great questions that I'm going to dig in. And these are still questions from my I'm Debt Free giveaway. So the first one is from Prudent Joy. She asks, are you working on baby step 3 now, or was that covered by the inheritance? So we haven't figured that out yet. We still haven't touched the inheritance money other than paying off my student loans. It's just sitting in a savings account. And right now it's so crazy with wedding planning and whatnot that we don't want to make the wrong decision with the inheritance. And so we're just kind of sitting on it until things calm down a little bit. And then we're going to meet with some people and really figure out what we're doing with that. I don't think that we're going to take all of baby step 3 for it. I think we're going to take a portion of it and then finish baby step 3 and then use some of the inheritance for moving on to baby step 4 and investing. So we're going to see. And we also don't know how much we're going to need for baby step 3 because we don't know Jamie's income. We don't know how much it's going to cost for adding him to like my car insurance and health insurance and how much groceries we're going to need and pocket money and all that stuff. We don't know how much that's going to be. Each month we don't know how much we're going to need for an emergency fund yet. Next question is Everyday Home Life. She says, I think Dumping Debt Fridays is fine. It's still relevant for those who have debt and are working out to watch this. So I was asking if you guys want me to keep the Dumping Debt Fridays even though I'm not in debt anymore. And she goes, okay, so my question is, do you and Jamie plan to have kids? If so, how many? How soon? Anything you want to do or plan, financial or not, before kids? Great question. Yes, we do want kids. We want them, I always said 5 years. I always said I want to be married for 5 years and then start having kids. Well, that was my plan and, not God's plan. And that was when I was planning on getting married at 23. I don't know why, but I always had the age 23 in my head. I'm going to get married at 23. Yeah, that came and went, and so did 5 years. So I'm going to be married when I'm 28. So with that being said, I don't know if we're going to wait the full 5 years because then I won't even start having kids until I'm 32, which I know is super young. But I do have several friends that struggle with infertility. So, keeping that in mind, I'm going to be, kind of cautious. So we may do 3 years or whatever. We're just going to play it by ear. But we do want to travel a lot before we have kids. We're going to be going on a cruise or a honeymoon. And there's so many friends that we have sprinkled all over the U.S. And we've wanted to go visit them. And we've always said, we're going to wait until we're married. And part of that is, as silly as it may sound, is just logistics. Like we're saving ourselves for marriage. So hotel rooms, having to buy 2 hotel rooms rather than 1 because we're not sharing a bed and different things like that. So once we're married, we won't have to worry about that and it'll be cheaper. And then also now that we're debt free, we have, the extra money and we won't be cash flowing the wedding anymore. So we definitely want to do some traveling. And take some nice vacations before kids come. Let's see. Next one is Love, Life, and Money Mama. Such a cool name. She says, what type of planner do you use if you use one? So I actually don't use a planner. Well, I have a little calendar from the Dollar Tree, but I don't use that too much. Jamie and I, we have a shared calendar on our iPhones that we put everything in. I would like to do a planner one day, but honestly, I don't have the time for it right now. Even putting stuff in that Dollar Tree one, it's so much I don't even do. I used to like write down all the videos I was uploading and everything like that. Now I just do it on my head. So yeah, but I'd like to do some plannering later on. I like the Happy Planner a lot. I've looked at that one at Michael's, but it was a little too expensive for what I'm willing to spend. But yeah, I hope that answers. This one is Linda Latina 33. She says, what is your advice on eating healthy while getting out of debt? So the collabs that are coming up this coming month is so perfect for that. There's so many great options. That's why I post my grocery haul, guys. So you guys can see what I'm eating every week and seeing how I'm doing my meal plans, how I'm doing that. Also check out my mason jar video. That's another great one that goes step by step of how you can do them on a budget. So yeah, definitely check out those videos. But eating real whole foods. Also check out how I only spend $100 a month in groceries. That gives so many great tips as well. Like making sure that you're cooking everything from scratch. That's huge, 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 huge. It saves so much money. Like when you go to the produce section and they have pre-cut fruit and pre-cut like peppers and onions. No, like buy the whole onion, buy the whole pepper, buy the whole cantaloupe and do it yourself. Don't do that. The markup on those is ridiculous. It's got to be 5 or 6 times markup. So yeah, don't do that. All right, next one is from Sherry M, and she says, I only have a small amount, varies between $50 to $100 of unallocated money each month. I have a car loan and I'm wondering if I should put it towards my car loan and save it, or I have just under 3 years on the loan to pay. All right, so absolutely, absolutely, absolutely put it towards your car loan. That's how I have been able to reach so many of my goals, both when I was paying off my debt and then also now with the wedding planning and wedding fund. Every extra penny that I have, it goes to that goal. So any extra penny you have, whether it be $100, $50, $7, $250, whatever it is, put it towards that car loan and you're gonna see how fast it's gonna disappear. You have 3 years under here, I bet you can do it in 1.5 years, 2 years, maybe even sooner than that. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely put it towards your car loan. Any extra penny should be going towards that. Elaine Stewart says, how do you decide how much to put to sinking funds when you still have debt? I feel like I should be putting everything to debt, but obviously have things I need to save for. I'm just not sure how to take away from debt to fund these envelopes. So a lot of this depends on, number one, how long you're going to be in debt and the necessities. So the first one, how long you're going to be in debt. If you're like Budget Girl, she has just over $1,000 left on her debt right now. So she's going to be out of debt next month. So, and she's known that she's going to be out of debt this summer. So she hasn't been funding her sinking funds for Christmas because she knows that when Christmas comes, she's going to be able to cash flow it because she won't have this debt. And she's just been putting everything towards the debt. But if you are going to be in debt for a couple years, definitely have the sinking funds for Christmas, because once Thanksgiving comes around, Christmas is right around the corner and you're still going to want to buy gifts, and then you're going to take money from your debt and that. So definitely fund the sinking funds. As you guys see with my monthly budgets, I have sinking funds every single month that I put to. Sometimes it's only $9 to $15 or $25, but I'm still putting money towards it. And like for Christmas, I know that I can get all my Christmas stuff for around $300. So I only put $25 a month towards it. And my car insurance, I pay that every 6 months. So I take what it's going to be and divide it out and then pay about $250 a month for my car insurance. I set that aside. I'm actually paying my car insurance this month for the whole 6 months. So it's like $1,200 or something like that. So I'll just deposit it and it's good to go. So yeah, it really depends on where you are in everything. Let's see. Last question is from Elizabeth Kelly Rhodes. She says, what are your ideas for frugal living? I feel like that's what my whole channel is. It's just, living life well on a budget. And, You know, budgets aren't constricting. You know, that's why I've named my channel Freedom in a Budget, because it gives you freedom. When you allocate money, I can spend $100 for groceries for me, or, you know, $500 for your family for groceries. I can spend this amount on pocket money and this amount on eating out. You don't feel guilty when you do it because it's in the budget. It's already named. So it gives you freedom. And, you know, same with frugal living. You know, cut back on everything you can. Watch my videos on how to save money on utilities. That's a super old video that I did, but it's one of the best videos where, you know, I talk about unplugging things, using dryer balls instead of dryer sheets. Dryer balls cut down your drying time so much. I used to have my clothes in laundry for like 60 to 70 minutes. Now I put them on for 30 or 40 minutes. So it cuts down so much. So definitely, you know, look for tips and tricks like that. But guys, live well still. You know, I'm not saying go out and, you know, have this extravagant lifestyle, but still live well. So that is all the questions for today, but I have some wins. I am so glad that you guys messaged me what your frugal wins are. So if you have any wins, you know, whether it be weight loss wins or money wins or whatever it is, if you pay off anything, you saved, you know, for something, you know, let me know, guys, because I want to celebrate with you. So the first one is Yolanda Price, and she says, we were able to pay off the truck this month. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, not having a car payment feels so good. She said, we're on target to pay off a small loan next month. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Yolanda, when you pay off that small loan, let me know. Please, please, please. That is so exciting. Oh, I just love it. And last one is from Busy Doing Me. Great, just paid off my PayPal account this month. I can't wait to have paid off all of my debt. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that PayPal is gone. Gone, gone, gone. And soon all of your debt will be paid off and out of your life. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any other Dump My Net Friday questions, please leave them down below and I will be so happy to answer them for you. And have a great night.